So boom. Fucking boom. Today is a new day, mate. I'm feeling good. Feeling tired. Feeling blessed. Feeling happy. Feeling relieved. Many different emotions, I think you get the point. Basically, fucking went to Marks and Spencer's, mate. I got the train, I couldn't be bothered to cycle. I cycled part way. Cycled to the station, and that was it. But yeah, anyway, went to Marks and Spencer's. Got myself a pasta pot, crisps, cookies, bottles of water. Multiple pasta pots, actually. Oh, and yeah. I'm on good vibes though. So tired. My blinds are up. Like, they're up. As you can see. I've put them up. And this is what this one looks like as well. But yeah. I've put them up myself. They're a little bit dodgy. But they will do. I should have put it over that way a little bit more. But yeah. And then the gap is that end rather than this end. But fuck it. It's a DIY job, mate. Like literally DIY job. Feeling blessed, got no stress, mate. As soon as I get this down me, I'm gonna roll a zoot, mate. Get that basil down me, mate. That basil leaf. The herbs. Herbs all round, mate. That is the one. I've been waiting for them. I've been waiting for this since yesterday. Ice cream for pudding, mate. Never lets me down, mate. Never lets me down. Got myself a Ribena. Bit of sweetness. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this and roll a zoo. But it's so chilled. Having been there, come back, and yeah. I wasn't even gonna go. But yeah. I'm just living it up, mate. Letting myself go. Stay blessed for now. I'm gonna finish off this pasta pot. Listen to some tunes. But yeah. So boom. Fucking I finished my food, as you can see, and yeah, just about to smoke a zoot. Life is amazing, mate. Fuck the beef, smoke weed, mate. Just chill out, relax. Telling you that now. Free of charge. Yes, mate. I needed that zoo. I need every zoo. But yeah. It's getting a little smoky. Hotbox. Fucking hell. I could actually easily hotbox this. Like literally easily. Only thing is, I fucked my chair up. It's comfortable, tilting to the back, but you can go all the way back, but I fucked it up because I need to put another screw in. But I need to I'm not very good at DIY, mate. Well, literally, I'm not very good. Where's a comfortable chair, mate? Right. Also, my favourite. Get yourself some of those bad boys. Yeah, man. Although some people don't like white chocolate, which is a bit mad, but yeah. Yeah. It's chilled. It is chilled. I wonder if it says it on here as well. On some water bottles, yeah, it says do not reuse this bottle. But I don't know why. Because I've reused bottles before and I'm okay, I think. Like, I feel okay. I don't know. I am actually on good vibes. Even I'm a bit dead. I am on good vibes. I've got a desk to clean. Oh, it's so weird. Like, you don't understand how weird it is just to be sitting here. Like, literally. It's really weird. Good, but strange. It's just different, innit? Imagine if those wipes were flammable. As I lit my hand. That would not be good. Oh mate, I tell you the funniest thing to do. I literally jacking a lighter, mate. Like literally jacking a lighter. Now, there was a time when I actually tried this out, and I'd love to say it was on a customer because I'm just thinking that would be such a jokes idea. Like literally, a customer asks for a lighter, and then you've jacked it, and then they just, but if they're an arsehole to you, so it's just like, yeah, there you go, mate. But yeah, it was just this random guy who I went to college with called Max, and oh mate, that was not good. It was funny, it works perfectly, but I had to run like literally. You know them ones there where you just you just literally run like the fight or flight, and I just bolted so hard. I've never run so fast in my life. And it was well scary as well because we was on like a holiday camp, like a residential trip, and it was in Dartmoor in Devon, and basically we was on the moors, and it was all like hilly and shit, if you've ever been on the moors. And fucking, it was late at night, and he just stepped out for a fag, so I was just running down into the darkness on the moors, and oh mate, I was more scared of going into the darkness than him beating me up. I literally, I would have much rather just to get a punch in the face. I literally. But he did find the funny side of it in the end. But yeah. Bit of a practical joke. Anyway, I'm gonna jam out, relax, and yeah, stay blessed for now. So boom, just jamming out in bed, mate. About to go to sleep. And yeah, I'm just signing on. I've been a bit stuck for motivation. Hope you're on good vibes though. Staying blessed. Thanks for your positive feedback. Also, it's been suggested to go camping. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna get some food. And yeah, get my tent sorted and go camping. But yeah, that's what's going on. I also need to pick up weed. And yeah. But yeah, I've really just been, I think, because of just waiting for the shed, and then now it's actually here. It's just like, it's just getting used to it, as I say, the transition. But I'm more than happy, mate. I'm really enjoying myself. Enjoying life. But just in terms of things to do, like I had loads of things planned in my mind that I thought I was gonna do, but then obviously I haven't done them. Not because I haven't wanted to do them, just because I've forgotten to do them. And yeah. But camping is a very good start. Yeah, anyway, I just wanted to come on, sign on, say wagwan, and yeah. But we'll be getting some food. We'll be getting some food. And yeah. Anyway, stay blessed for now. So boom. Back again, mate. Back again. Feeling good, on good vibes. And yeah. My shed is being painted with wood preserve. So builders here working, eating another pasta pot. Today's been very productive. Tidied up, got myself a Hoover, a fridge, and yeah, feeling happy. I thought I'd just sign on, say wagwan, and yeah. Picked up and yeah. So pleased to have draw, mate. So pleased. Also, got some food for my camping trip. And yeah. Lovely day. Nice and warm. Roll myself a zoot after this. Take it from there. Got a bin as well. So it's all chilled. Turn off these fans because when I roll a zoop, sometimes the wind can make it blow everywhere. And yeah. Wow. Just wow. That was tasty though. That was real tasty.
I need to get my
Couldn't find it. Never mind. I'm on good vibes, mate. Feeling good. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. But yeah, as I said, I will be planning a camping trip. So yeah, got all my stuff down from the attic, loft, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, but I don't know if I should bring my tent or my porch and you sleep under a tarp. Decisions. Because we got all this hot weather, I might sleep in a tent because the mosquitoes, mate, at night will be fucking horrendous. Obviously you have a fire going, but yeah, sometimes that doesn't always do the trick. Yes, mate. And also, I've got my chair fixed, so we're all good. Instructions, mate. Yes, mate. Feeling good. I don't know what weed this is, but that's nice weed. Sort of same weed I had before. I need to ask what weed this is. Get it again. Also, another suggestion came through to do a bud review, which is chilled, but the only problem with that is getting hold of different buds. Because the dealers only have buds at a certain time. I can't just get hold of loads of different buds all at the same time and try them. It's very tricky to do an accurate bud review, especially in England. Well, in my area. Because dealers are dealers, but they're not much of the connoisseur, the marketer. They just sell weed in it. That's it. They just sell the weed and that's it. Like, they know what the weed is and that's it. Like, they're big dealers, but they're not what I would consider as like. If I had my own weed, I'd like know the weed, know the strain, grow it myself. Just love the weed, just love the product, love what I'm doing. But it wouldn't be worth it because obviously all the input you put in would just be getting fucked up. But yeah, bud review is a good idea, and I'll look into it. But yeah, it's not like you can't really just get weed that's like packaged with what you know. So yeah. I need to go to like Holland or Spain, Portugal, Jamaica, places where they've got weed, free and easy. Even though Jamaica isn't legal, contrary to popular belief. But yeah. I have been to Jamaica before, but it was when I was little, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to top up my Ribena to stay blessed for now. What shit is in the background? My bed in. My bed looks a mess. Also, I've got sort of fucking fridge there. Fridge freezer, mate. What are you saying? But yeah, apparently you've got to let them stand otherwise they explode. Never heard of that before, but yeah. Either way, it's all good, mate. So pleased to have gotten a Hoover, mate. Literally. But yeah. I'm on good vibes, but like I said last night, recently I've just been stumped. No real reason, but that's just the way it is when you've got your mind set on something, and then it finally comes, and then it's just like, oh, like it's good. Like I haven't got second thoughts or not enjoying myself or whatever, but it's like, now what? As I've said, like, so now I'm just taking it easy. But yeah, going on this camping trip, and yeah, I'm not sure how long we're going to go for. Could do a 1 night, overnight, or a 2-day, 2-night. Yeah, that is definitely on the cards. 100%. I hope you're on good vibes. That's the main thing. Ultimately, as long as you're feeling good, you're staying positive, you're staying blessed, then that's it. You're sorted. Anything else is a bonus. So yeah, and you've got weed. Sorry, I was interrupted. But yeah. It's all good, mate. Definitely rolling another. I hate when people are here. I hate being interrupted. Like, it's fucking annoying. Disrupts my flow, everything. I like to keep as many long clips as possible. I don't like to cut my clips. If I fuck up in that clip, I fuck up in that clip. But interruptions I can't deal with. Ugh. Anyway. think I'm going to go for a walk. Sky's looking nice. And yeah. Stay blessed for now. I was going the wrong way, but there we go. A nice beautiful view, mate. I can get a good shot now. But yeah, bear with me on the camera work. As I said, I'm a bit shaky. But yeah, once I get used to all the controls, it will just be a seamless fade. So when I go on site, it'll just be already there for you to see. You won't be like, oh fuck, what the fuck's this? And then it comes into focus. Literally. But it is nice though. Like literally, it's so nice. I literally got the view here. Wait, hold on. Focus that in. All down here. Got the sun up there, which is fucking super bright. But yeah, so chilled, mate. Wait, hold on. Let's just wait till you're in focus. There we go. Sorry. Amateur hour. But literally, there's better cows on the top of the hill. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But the only thing is, going to the top, is there's no shade whatsoever. So I'm just gonna cotch here by the resting point, see what I'm feeling. If I'm feeling a zoot or not. Perfect. It's a bit breezy though. Like literally a little bit too breezy. But nevertheless, I've got somewhere to fucking sit, relax, chill out. Missed it when it went yellow. Well, I did get a few shots, but yeah, I did miss a few shots that I wanted to get when it went yellow, but what can you do? Right, there's loads of thistles here, but either way I'm going to sit down anyway. That's not the one getting thistles in your fucking arse. I got myself a drink as well. Come prepared. Like literally, you have to. You're only screwing up yourself if you don't. Oh shit. Wait. There we go. Fuck me. Literally. It's pretty breezy up here actually. But we'll still try. Fuck. Put the grinder on top so it don't blow away. Glad to see you smoking up as well. Big up Jack and Matthew, sending me their shots of them smoking up in the woods, mate. Glad to see you're enjoying life. Hope you're on good vibes as usual. Staying blessed. And yeah. Smells well nice with all the greenery, like perfumey. Just as you go to pull, feels like the wind picks up. Oh Jesus Christ. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh my god, now this car's gonna make even more wind. Let's quickly get it rolled. It's all good. Oh, it is coming. I swear there was a car coming. But I rolled it in time anyway, so it's fine. Also, I've gotten into a bit of a habit, yeah, of just fucking sitting in my room watching fucking cop shows and just watching people get busted for weed. Like, literally, it's so funny, and I'm just sitting there smoking weed. Well, it's kind of bad because until it happens to me, but like literally, fucking, oh my god. And listen, yeah, I want to give like a little message out to everyone. Like, if you drive, like, or if you know anyone that drives, or whatever, whether it be friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, parent, whatever, yeah, anyone you know drives and you drive with them in the car, do your fucking pre-start checks, mate, your safety checks on your vehicle. Now, from a security man point of view, I'd always say do your safety checks. Like, always be safe, be cautious. Obviously, don't be scared of things, and don't be like, oh, I'm not going to do this because this could happen, be paranoid. Nah, but obviously be conscious and be, you know, security conscious. Anyway, the point is, fucking, what was I saying? Shit. Fuck. This is where weed doesn't work in my favour. It doesn't look good. Like, literally, it doesn't look good. I'm not an idiot. Like, literally, I'm not an idiot. But oh yeah, pre-start safety checks, wasn't it? That's what I was saying. I was talking about driving and shit. Boom, that was it. Anyway, as I was saying, fucking do your safety checks, mate. Purely because, yeah, too many times, yeah, I'm making little observations, right? And I've seen this in real life, so it's not just something I'm seeing. But I'm making little observations, yeah, that, like, people get pulled over, yeah, but it's always because their light was out, or their brake light was out, or their car just looked shit, or they didn't clean it, or something weird. And it basically just makes the police officer just go, I wonder what's up with them. That's all it does. And then obviously, if you have got something, just because you don't look after your car, it just shows. So basically, don't give them any fucking excuse, mate. Like, literally, do your pre-start checks. Check your tyres. Make sure your tyres are not bald. Free inner circumference around the outside of the tyre as well. And then check your mirrors, your indicators, your front lights, your back lights. Make sure your number plate is not dirty, your window is not dirty. Like, literally, fucking do the full 9 yards, mate. Polish your car, like, literally just go over it with a tea towel and just get off the dust. Like, this is all you got to do, just buff it up. You don't even need to wash it, just go with a cloth, like a clean cloth, like not a scratchy cloth, like a rough cloth, a nice soft cloth, and just go over it, mate. Like, literally just go over the lights, just make it look a bit shiny, and you'll see it makes a difference. Like, literally, and it just takes the edge off. Like, literally, it just takes the edge off. Because too many times it's such simple things that you could avoid losing all your weed for. Like, literally, it's so heart-wrenching to see how much weed is being lost. Like, literally. And the most funniest one, yeah, is there's this cop show called Highway Patrol, and it's basically based in Australia, and it's the most funniest thing, because Australia is a bit like England, because obviously it was England, but yeah, it's a bit like England. But at the same time, there's no drugs whatsoever, yeah, and they call it, when someone gets charged with possession of weed, yeah, they call it a dangerous drug, being in possession of a dangerous drug. Like, it's so funny, the commentary, they're like, and he was charged with a possession of a dangerous drug, and he had a draw on him, and they're calling that a dangerous drug. Fuck off. And then they got police officers that have got guns in their arm, and no, I can't carry a Zoot, mate. You're telling me I can't strap a Zoot, but you can strap a Glock 9? No, mate, fuck yourself. Anyway, fucking, yeah, do your safety checks, mate, because that's the most common thing. Like, especially as a young person, people get pulled over for, and fucking, yeah, like, literally, you'll lose your whole stash, all for what? Because you couldn't be bothered to check your light, because you couldn't be bothered to polish up your car, because you couldn't be bothered to put your seatbelt on. Like, literally, it's so pointless. Yes, mate. all the fields, mate. Literally. I want to be even in more fields, mate. I wish I could just be in the fields all the time. I could quite easily, but I just brainwash myself. I'm breaking free very easily, but yeah. My camping trip will be a good start. My shed is a good start. And yeah. So glad not to be at work. Like really glad. And there's tourists taking in the views while I'm smoking up. Fuck 'em. Literally. But yeah, I am looking forward to the camping, mate. Getting back out into the woods. Raw life, mate. Oh, there we go. And it's peak times because I'm just seeing that I'm on low battery. I've got spare batteries on order, so yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it there. So I didn't bring my phone. Annoying. Anyway, stay blessed for now. And I'll continue when I've recharged my battery. So boom, back home, mate. And yeah, continuing on my phone while my fucking battery charges. And yeah, I'm pretty tired. I literally went out today. It's not really a big deal, but just mentally it just drains me. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna relax, jam out, and yeah. Need to sort out my room as well. I literally desperately need to sort out my room. But yeah. Safe for all your ongoing positive feedback. And yeah. It's all good, mate. It's all good. I've got burgers for when I go camping. However, oh mate, it's a bit of weed, but it got wet. Fuck it, I'm gonna dry it out still. I'm gonna put it on the ashtray here and dry it out. It got wet because my glass had ice in it and the water on the outside dripped down on the table. And obviously there was a crumb on the table. Yeah, I'm going to dry it out and then I'll put it in. Every crumb counts, mate. Like, literally. And you can adjust it to different settings as well. Feeling comfortable, mate. Feeling proper comfortable. But yeah, that was it. I may have food. Food. I also need to get my tent. I've just realised, because I did bring my other stuff down, but I didn't bring my tent down. Or did I bring my tent down? I don't know which one I should take though. The other one weighs 14 kilos, mate. Which is, well, I swear that's not actually that heavy. It's quite heavy. I don't know how much it weighs, because 14 kilos is not that heavy. So I'm not sure how much it weighs. Where it weighs a lot. Whereas my other tent is not heavy at all, because it's just a tent. Whereas the other thing is like, it's fucking big, it looks like a parachute. It's like a massive, huge, like 8-person dome thing. But, but it's kind of jokes actually. I'll tell you a funny story, because I thought it was the dome actually, but it's the porch. But you can still use it as a tent, because you can just peg it up, literally, and then just have it open, and then up the front. And then just put like a little camp inside. But no, yeah, I bought it online thinking it was the tent. Like literally, like, oh yeah, mate, this is well chilled, la la la. But literally, I'd been waiting so long for it to come on delivery. And then once it came on delivery, I was like, yes, that's cool, that's cool. And anyway, opened it up, like really excited. Yes, gonna get in, la 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 la. Open it up, took out the packaging. Like literally, it was half a tent. It was like the porch. Like literally, it was the attachment for the tent that I thought I was buying. Like literally, it was, oh my gosh, like literally, it was the most, it was devastating, man. Like literally, it was so devastating. Oh man. Oh dear. I did look on the side there, it was like 10 not included. Like literally I was like, and then I double checked the website and they didn't say it. Like they didn't say it on the website, but on the actual packaging it did say the tent wasn't included. But on the website they just, because in the picture they had the actual tent that it was supposed to go with connected. So I was like, oh, sweet. Thought I was getting a really good bargain. Oh god, shit. Oh man. But yeah, there's that. And then, but I've always kept it. I was going to take it back, but then I've always kept it. Because in the middle of putting it up, I ripped it as well, in the process of realising. because I didn't see at first. I just put it up and it was like 10:30. I was like, what? Like, what's going on? And then I looked at the packaging and then obviously I was like, oh. Funny times, mate. Annoying. It was annoying at the time, but it's funny now because obviously it's chilled. But yeah. But yeah, gonna have a burger. And yeah. Stay blessed for now. So boom. It's all good. Got my burger here. Like literally. Presentation ain't 100%, but this is my burger. Slice of Edam cheese folded up because the buns were small. And a beef burger inside. Ketchup, mustard, salted. Job's a good one. That's good. Let me get some tissues. BRB. That's a nice burger, mate. I haven't had burger in so long. Normally it's a work food. Because that's where you get them for free. But yeah. Literally. Although not all burgers you want to be taking. Literally you have to suss people out. Because some people can't cook for shit. The last thing you want is to eat a dodgy burger and your only toilet is a Portaloo. That's not the one. No, literally. Hold on 1 second. My surface has gotten fucking wet. Oh, bollocks. Bollocks. Feeling so good, mate. I literally feeling so good. Yeah. Hey. Also, another thing here. I still making videos, but I wanted to make other videos, but it's not been as easy as I thought. Because like video making, like you've got to plan like the video, I'd say, but I don't do much planning, so therefore when I try and make a pre-recorded video, there's not much substance to it, because yeah, I don't really like to plan videos. When I collect footage, I like to just collect it rather than just, yeah, I'm not about that life. When I present you something in video form, I like it to be just as it is, rather than making it as it is in order for you to think the way that I want you to think about the video. I don't like fucking brainwashing you, tricking you, subliminal messages. But the point of that was, I need a lot more footage. I had video ideas, but they just wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Put it that way. Bit of an anti-climax, bit of a fail, I think is what I would call it. But yeah, what you never had, you never miss. So you probably don't give a fuck. But I'm just voicing my thoughts out loud. Mate, this weed, like literally. Oh, Jesus. The best weed, lemon sour diesel. Second to that, cheese. Blue cheese, that is. I don't know what other weeds there are that I've had. Kush, I've had orange Kush. But then again, it's annoying because I had loads of orange kush, but I didn't smoke, so it's just, yeah. But yeah, and this little bit of nug here, which is now dried out, pop that in from earlier. Sorry. Basically, I was installing a disc on my computer. Ooh. But yeah, anyway. I hope you're on good vibes. I hope you're on good vibes, as usual. I really do. Living it up. I know I am. But yeah. Yes, mate. Loving this chair, mate. Literally. know that it's fixed. I'm loving life, mate. You should love life too. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there for the time being. So stay blessed for now, mate. So boom. Back to fucking my camera, mate. But yeah, my battery's charged. As I said, I'm pretty sure I've got some coming tomorrow. Hopefully they'll be here by tomorrow. They say tomorrow, but this is the thing. That's why I never get my hopes up, because delivery, they say, oh yeah, it'll be here at this time, and then yeah. Still just chilling, smoking a zoot. And yeah. We're all good. My apologies. I thought I was going to be interrupted. But I wasn't. But I went and got a drink anyway. In my chair, mate. Got my table. Got my camera. Chatting away. Well, not so much chatting, smoking, relaxing. Actually, fucking, I was thinking about saying, oh, I want to make a scheduled video, but spontaneously, got tissues. Spontaneously, and I got a fucking bin. I've got a fucking bin now. I literally went to the shop, got myself a bin, only a small one, nothing major. It's a bin, mate. Like, what more do you need? But yeah, anyway, fucking, yeah, mate, I got a bin, and I got a fucking, oh, actually, let me show you. I got a fucking, here we go. Wait, hold on. There you go. Fridge freezer, man. Fucking oi oi. I literally can't remember if I showed you, but even if I did, just fucking showed you again, mate. I literally but what I was saying to you is, a spontaneous video, you're lucky I didn't forget, mate. Literally, you're lucky I didn't forget. Spontaneous video. Fucking smoking supplies, mate. Now, this video was requested before, and I uploaded a video, an old video that I'd made of smoking supplies, so I'm going to do a new one with the updated box, and yeah, so let me just clear up a little bit. I'm going to take it from there. Poor fuck me. Excuse me. Oh shit. I'm gonna have those back. Put that in the bin. Keep that one. Put that one away. I will also be getting a bar along here, a light bar with all my different lights, because they've all got magnets on the back of them. So yeah, I've got it already. It's in my toolbox, but I just need to. Oh shit! I could do that now actually. Put it up. I could do that now. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, before I do that, I'm gonna fucking move some of this shit out of the way. But I haven't been here for long, and I've seemed to have messed it up already. Yeah. Sorry for long in it, like literally. Spontaneously cleaning the desk. Oh, I'm not even going to try. I was trying to make like a spaceship noise. Trying to see if I could do it like really well. But I can't. I just failed. Awkward. Anyway. Right. That's all it takes is a little quick tidy up, because I'm always like, oh no, CBA, but actually it's not that too bad. Right. We are ready. He says. Right. Where did I put those tissues, mate? What? Oh, the hip. Also, is there any there's plenty. I'm looking for screen wipes, mate. Right, fuck it. Right, the point is a smoking video, smoking supplies video. Basically, what you need is a box, and all in that box is going to be full of your smoking supplies, right? Now, I may have another extra box somewhere, which we will also need for a demonstration. However, if I cannot find it, the show must go on. Hold on 1 second. So boom. The box has been found, mate. The box has been found. I'm just gonna get myself into focus quick. See, this is the thing. On the screen, you can never tell if you're in focus or not. That's the thing. You can never really be too sure. Bloody hell. What's going on? It's a bit weird. It's a bit of a madness. I may be... What? Are you dumb? Literally, are you dumb? I think I'm in focus. No. No, I'm definitely not. Wait, hold on. Let me just press pause. I think we're good to go. But basically, the point is fucking smoking box. So basically, when I first started smoking, the idea came about because fucking I just never smoked before, nothing, as you know, like if you've listened to my stories before, like I'd never smoked. And then when I did start smoking, like I had everything I needed for smoking, but that wasn't a standard thing. So when I first started smoking, this is what I had my smoking stuff in. This clear, well, it was a square one, similar to this, and it was long, and it was clear. And I used to keep all of my smoking stuff in it. And ever since then, I've kind of just kept up the tradition where I've just keep all my smoking stuff inside a box all at once. And basically, the idea is that you never run out. You've always got a backup. You've always got supplies. You've always stocked. Like you can't just leave yourself dry. Because the worst thing is just not having a Rizla, not having a fill. Just the one small thing that you need. Bit of roach, like even bit of roach, mate. Finding a decent bit of roach. Yeah, you can use cardboard train ticket, mate. But then again, it gets all squidgy, and then it doesn't even fold properly. So it just like, you know what I mean. So fucking, the point is the fucking supplies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just gonna go through my supplies with you, and what I feel you should have. I'm just gonna tilt you down a little bit so you can see what I want. And I'm just going to adjust the focus there to the table. So to start off with, you've got your Rizlas, which have come out the box because the box was crushed, so it doesn't work as well as it used to. But yeah, you have your Rizlas. I use raws. I started off using zigzags, which is basically like they're like a really cheap brand. You get them in the pound shop, and like you can buy them other places probably, but like I got the greens and they were like really wide and quite short, and like yeah, that's what I was smoking. And then like I graduated onto green Rizla, these, and then I was like yeah, I was raving about those, and then eventually, I never used to like these because I thought, oh, it's too strong, blah, blah, blah. I was virgin lungs, I was coughing, choking, didn't find it enjoyable whatsoever. So, they were the ones that I recommended because obviously it takes the harshness away of tobacco and of the weed when you're smoking. So, Rizlas is, as I said, one of the things you must always, I mean, I only have Kings, I only stock up on Kings because I don't smoke roll-ups. I used to smoke roll-ups when I first ever started smoking. I tried a roll-up, but then straight away graduated to weed. There was never ever a period of time where I just smoked rollies. Like, yeah, I mean, I did smoke rollies for sometimes out when I'm out and about when I was at a party or something. But other than that, yeah, strictly Sensimilia. Then you've got your baggies. Always important to have your baggies. I've got these smaller ones. And then obviously my reusable ones as well, which can actually be thrown away because I've got some new ones here. And that frees up a container. So yeah, your baggies are really important. When you get your weed, you can split it up, save it for each day, do what you want to do with it. Moving on. Spare grinders, backup grinders. So, the grinder collection is as follows. Now, basically, what you need is a good, decent selection of grinders. So you can see that there. Right. You need the grinders one. There we go. And that's that. Oh, actually. So this is the selection of grinders that I have. So this is the electric grinder, which grinds up the weed like quite fine into like a powder, if you will. I have used this quite a few times. As you can see, there's a bit of THC in there. But oh fuck, there's a lot of THC in there actually. Shit, I could use this in the zoo. Fuck, I've only just noticed that all this is in there. Oh, literally, that's quite a bit in there. It's been in there for a while though, so it might be a bit grubby. But yeah. Anyway, my electric grinder. So there's this one. Is there any batteries in it? No. Then I've got the black acrylic one. And then I've got the plastic cheap ones, like just the cheap plastic ones, but these split up into parts, you see. And what I like about them is that because they've got the storage bottom, the storage bit at the bottom for the weed, for the THC I mean, the crystal catcher, and they've got the bit at the top for the storage as well. The only thing is, the blades here, the grind is just absolutely shocking. So if you've got any sticky weed, then you can forget about it. You need some dry stuff and it will just crumple it up nicely. It's an emergency use only. I wouldn't recommend taking this out if you're like jamming out or something and you need something reliable. Again, another cheap grinder, clear one. I like the clear. The design on the top, note that piece. It's what we all need. And then I've got, well, a bit of a contradiction now because I've got a bullet one. I didn't plan that. A bullet one. And that's the inside. The teeth are really, really sharp on this one. The only thing I'd say that's a downside is that the crystals go to the bottom. So there is a grid on the bottom here. Sorry, let me just adjust it up slightly. But yeah, there is a grid on the bottom, like here, but the THC goes into this little pool here and it screws on. The only thing I like about this 100% is that it screws on like quite a few times so it stays on tight. But yeah, like you put it in and it's like, it's hard to turn because it's like so thin. Like literally it's so thin so it's hard to turn. And also the weed just stays in here, doesn't fall in anywhere. So you grind it and then that's it. And it just like literally the magnet is just shit. It doesn't stay very well at all. If you used to drop it, that's all your weed gone. So yeah, I mean it's strong, but I think it's just for effect really. And yeah, but it grinds up the weed nicely. Like though it's metal, so those pins they're rock hard. So yeah, it grinds up really nicely. This actually is my first ever grinder. Like I've always had these style of grinders, but they always break, like as you can see. But yeah, basically I bought this as a replacement because I had a gold one of these, and basically fucking the story of that is I left it on the train because I had a box like this. This is my first. Oh yeah, actually, let me just raise it up so I can speak to you directly, because basically the point is I had one of these boxes and I took it on the train and I was with a friend at the time, and I had a gold one of these grinders. I had a brand new pouch of tobacco, some weed, everything. Like I had everything, all of this, my Rizzlers, my filters, because I had smoking rollies at then. And then like literally I had everything I could ever need. And I had a speaker bag, like a rucksack, and it had speakers built into it with an aux cable, and like everything was in it. So I put my bag in it. So I got on the train because we had this mad idea to go to London. So we went up to London, but then halfway up it split at Hayward Heath, like the train like added, I mean. So they added more trains. So when we was at the front of the train, we then became in the middle of the train. So we was like, fuck it, let's walk to the end of the train. So I left my bag, like literally just left my bag there. And then we got to like, I don't know, like East Croydon. Like I just pulled out of Gatwick again into East Croydon. And then my mate was like, oh, your bag. I was like, shit. So we literally went down all the way. But obviously by then, like people had gone from Gatwick Airport. Like there's bare luggage everywhere. Like there's bare people. We'd got on an empty train. And then yeah, it was gone. Like there was no chance of finding it, and there was so many people about. Like there was no way of asking. Like, and it was London as well, so we couldn't just be like, oh, like we couldn't have done anything. Like there was nothing I could have done at all. Like it's London. Like everyone just steals, so like you can't even complain about it because everyone be like, well, you can't leave your bag. It's tough luck. But yeah, but to be fair, actually, it may have been confiscated. I haven't thought about that because nowadays, because of what's going on, health and safety, don't leave your luggage unattended. That may have been removed and destroyed. Like literally, they just smoked all my weed. All the train guys just smoked up on weed. I've only just thought about that telling the story. Every single time I've told the story, I've always said it's been robbed. But I haven't actually thought of the fact that they may have watched me on camera leave a bag and then removed it because they thought it was like something dodgy. But this was ages ago. It wasn't recent. But yeah, I lost everything. Like it was all gone. So luckily we had pre-rolls in our pockets. But yeah, everything. All my weed was gone. All my tobacco was gone. My bag was gone. My speaker was gone. Everything was all gone. It was so peak. Like literally, it was so peak. But don't leave your bags unattended. You wouldn't think I work in security, would you? Like literally, I forgot. I was so stoned. Like literally. And we were so hyped about going to London. It was a sick trip in the end. We blazed up in Queen's Garden, London Eye, and also we went to M&M World, mate. It was sick, like literally. And when you go there when you're stoned, mate, oh my gosh, Leicester Square, mate. Like literally, it's something else. Like you go in there, there's so much colours, like literally, oh. I didn't buy any M&Ms though. It's kind of overpriced for what it is. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. Then got another clear grinder like this one. It's basically the same as this but clear. So that's obviously still in the packet, and this one was also in the packet, but I took it out of the packet because the packet had split, so there was no point in me keeping it in the packet. But again, that's the same. Got the compartments at the bottom. And then, oh mate, this is the best one because this is like this is like the little stealth one, and it works really well as well. It's not a shit one, so you can grind up your weed nice, like literally nice, small, fits in your pocket, fits in your pouch, fits in like anywhere, like literally just fits, like not up there, but like yeah, it just fits, like literally. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next lot of what you need. I'm gonna say, so you've got your grinder, you've got your Rizla, obviously you've got your weed. This weed at the moment, what I've got is literally, oh, it's so nice. I don't know what weed it is, so I can't shout it out, but yeah, this is the weed that I've got at the moment. Yeah, just standard, yeah, standard issue really. Like literally standard issue. Yeah, so you have a bag of weed as well. Then moving on to roach. Now I have two types of roach. Now I remember shouting these out. I said I had some and they came and I was excited about them, but I had to go to work, so I don't know if I actually properly done a talk about them. But yeah, I got these ones, and then there's these, the booklets. Now there's the difference between, they're both raw. It's not a sponsored video, mate. They're not paying me for this. I just like the product. Anyway, the point is, basically, you open them up, like so, like a box of matches, slide them back in, just take out the one, and it's a pre-made tip, mate. And it's obviously got the raw on it. But yeah, so there's this one, and then there's these ones. Now, these ones you roll yourself, like so. As you can see, a lot smaller. This one is harder, and if you remember me saying, I like this because it was hard. It's like quite solid to the touch. When you squeeze it, it doesn't just crumple like this one, just goes flat. Whereas this one, I'm not, I'm actually pressing down, and it is withstanding quite a lot of pressure. The point is, These ones, you have to be rolling fucking fat zoots because you can't be doing no skimpy zoot. Like, I do quite slim zoots, which is why I roll my own roach, because then even if I have a fat head, I can still have the slim roach. However, these ones are quite large, so you want finger size zoots basically, size of your finger, and then splitting out big head at the end, and then this bad boy roaching you like so. But yeah, very good, very handy, pre-made. Like, and I like the way they come in the match style box as well. But I'll tell you what, I will use that, and I'll leave that out. Moving on. So you've got your roaches, mate. There are other roach available. For ages and ages as well, actually, before I started smoking, I would use cardboard. I would literally just use cardboard, like lined paper, like this stuff. Actually, it was actually out of these booklets. This lined paper, and this is like card. And I would just roach that. I'd use the hard bit and roach it, or I'd use actual craft card. So I'd go to the shop and I'd buy craft card. I never used to buy roach. I thought, why would you buy roach? It's just cardboard. But then at the same time, I was buying sheets of card from the craft shop. And you got loads of sheets. You got about 50 sheets of card, and obviously that would be loads of zoots. Like, do you know what I mean? Little squares off of a sheet of card, A4. So yeah. But then switched over to just buying standard raw. And I haven't looked back. I've never roached a sheet of card since. So yeah, take it what you will. And then, last but not least, you've got your lighters. Actually, tobacco, actually, as well. Tobacco. So I literally, actually, let me just empty it out. I like to empty it out the packet. I don't keep tobacco in the packet. The reason why is because I don't agree with all the subliminal message shit on the front of it and all those fucking stupid public warnings. Now this is the part where I move on to the part of tobacco. Now people will say to me, oh yeah, but you know, you smoke weed and you promote how weed is good and blah blah blah, but then you mix it with tobacco, so obviously that kills the point and the object of, you know, being green, being healthy, blah blah blah, because obviously tobacco is now in the weed. Now, my answer to that is, when I first started smoking weed, like, that's how I was taught to smoke weed. So I didn't know any other way to smoke weed. I didn't know you could smoke blunts. I didn't know what a blunt was. I just knowed about smoking weed, like, and that was it. So I learnt from my friends at the time who I was hanging out with and who were smoking weed. So that's how I learnt to smoke weed, and it wasn't until a good year or so into smoking weed, then, obviously, I could then make my own decisions and branch out. But I'd never smoked weed on my own. Now the tobacco, so obviously I'm just used to the tobacco, hooked on the tobacco, I guess you could say. I'm addicted, because obviously that's how I'm used to it. So when I probably crave nicotine as well, because obviously I smoke the tobacco. However, my argument for that is the tobacco is only harmful because the poisons that are put into tobacco contain carcinogens, and obviously carcinogens can cause the growth of cancer cells. Now, the reason why those poisons are put into the tobacco is because it's a softener and it sweetens the tobacco. It also makes it last longer, and it's to do with money, and it keeps the product. So it all comes down to money, basically. It's nothing to do with health. Now, yes, tobacco probably still has some, I don't know the science behind it, which again is very shady for me to be talking about it when I'm saying, oh yeah, but I don't really know. But the bottom line is the government putting all this shit in the tobacco, which then gives you cancer. If you used to just smoke raw natural tobacco, you wouldn't get half the much diseases that you'd get now. But it's because of all the additives that's put into tobacco, modern tobacco, which is what's actually making us all ill from smoking tobacco. It's not necessarily the tobacco itself. Which is why I say fuck it, and I am conscious of what's going into the tobacco, but then at the same time it is what it is. Like, the government's fucking me up, not me fucking up myself. because like I can't grow tobacco. It's not fucking hot enough. If I could grow my own weed and grow my own tobacco, I would, but I can't. So therefore, I have to rely on the state to provide it for me. So yeah. So yeah, I do smoke tobacco with the weed. I get my tobacco from abroad, and then I have a massive pot of it, and I keep it in the airtight pot, and then I let it dry over time. As when I put it out into the tin when I go out, and then I smoke it up as the dry tobacco. Mix it in, but I don't just smoke this in with rollies. Like I purely just smoke Zoots. Oh, one more packet. I buy 50 G's at a time, so this is 150 G's. 150 G's in this one, and this will last me around 2 months, I reckon. Just breaking it up. Get this dry stuff because this is on top, so oh yeah, I've got quite a lot here. It's always good to have that supply. I think I've got at least 3 months worth. I know I said 2, but it's breaking up nicely. Right. Right. Moving on to lighters, as I said, before I got sidetracked with the tobacco. Also, back to Roach, 2 other booklets, spare booklets of Roach as well. Multiple booklets of Roach. So, I'm going to first off just give you a rundown of the clippers, and then I'll give you a rundown of the lighters. Each one did have a story behind them once upon a time, but I've forgotten the stories over time. So yeah. Right, left in the box we've just got Rizlas, old Rizlas basically. That's all that's left in the box, and the tips that I've showed you. I'm not going to go through that. This is going to be my last point of call until I move on to my next thing. So basically, for the lighters, clippers, I don't really have much to say. I wouldn't say I collect them, however I have accumulated a lot over the time. Some I've bought, some I've got from work, whether they've been confiscated or you just find them lying around on the smoking table. These are the selection. It's just a small selection. There is more, but I'm yet to find them. So yeah. Always good to have a good selection of lighters is my point. And then obviously for the shitty weather, having a windproof lighter is also just as critical, because obviously you can't just rely on one of the clicky lighters or a standard lighter. So always have multiple backups, sources worths of lighters. Also always have a nice little stash lighter as well, so you can just pop it open and put whatever you want inside, mate. But obviously you've still got a working flint, but it's just got no gas, officer. Anyway, this one also I like because it's got a nice little comfortable grip as well. And then I've got the Zippo as well. But yeah, moving on, standard lighters. I can't explain to you how important it is to constantly make sure you always have a good supply of lighters, mate. I cannot make it more important. Like, I cannot stress it enough. Like, this is not even, you think, oh, that's way too much lighters. No, mate. Like, you can never have too much lighters. Like, I can't drum it into you enough. Like, partly because, reason why I have so many, purely because, yes, I like to prep, but also, fucking when I'm at work and people are on the smoking pen, the amount of people that do not have fucking lighters, and they see me smoking, if I'm on the smoking pen, and they ask for my lighter, and then they don't fucking give it back. So now I just say, fucking have a lighter, and fuck off. So yeah, that is also why I have so many, because when I'm at work, I just shove them in my pocket, and then when someone asks me, I can just say, here you go, sod off. And also it means I'm just being nice as well. It means I'm not a dick, like literally. So yeah, anyway, that's the reason I have so many lighters. But even in general, before I started smoking, I was a lighter guy. Like, you can, fire is your friend, mate. That's how we started. It all goes back to basics. You can never have too many lighters. Also, side note, Pound Shop as well. Another little clicky lighter, but again, work, handheld, nice and easy. Like, it's no fancy, no frills, mate. It's a clicky lighter. That bit don't work, so don't stand there for hours and hours pressing this, thinking it's busted and you've got it from the Pound Shop. It's the side, mate. It clicks on the side. But yeah, like literally, these are really good. Like literally, nice jumbo lighter, good. I've got big hands, mate. So you know, compared to a normal lighter, like literally. They're pretty sick. You can tuck it in your jacket, nice and easy. Like literally, it's all good. Now, moving on to rollers. Now before I didn't have any form of rolling skills, like literally really none. I still can't roll, but I manage, like literally I do manage. But obviously I say I can't roll in that way to the professional life. If anyone wants to try and be smart, I've already admitted it. However, these are my rolling machines. This one does Zoots, this one does Minis. Minis are the best thing ever, purely because when I'm at work, whack them in, literally you just roll them up and that's it, you've got Minis. And I just pump them out and I put them in the tin, and then you just smoke the Minis as small roll-ups. Simple as that. And then here, this one, all you've got to do, same principle, put it in, fold it up, and then pops out the top. Although I'm not a big fan of this one. I've always used this one because this works easier, whereas this, it takes a lot of weed and a lot of tobacco. Well, a lot of weed, basically. You just got to pack it quite fat, basically. Then also, a cigarette maker. I had the idea of making straights when I first started smoking. So it's a simple process of, you plug your tubes, your smoking tubes onto the end of that. You stuff your tobacco in there, press it in, slam it down, slide it across, and then the tobacco goes in the tube. You slide it back, you pull it off, and then that's it. You've got a pre-made straight. And then again, matches, another fire source, backup. Like literally matches. You can't go wrong with matches. But that is where I'm going to conclude it. That is where I'm going to conclude it. But yeah, the smoking video. I just thought I'd do that. Because, yeah, I ain't done one myself. So yeah, I've got a nice tidy desk now. Hope you're on good vibes, mate, and you're feeling good. You're staying blessed. I'm feeling good. I'm on good vibes, and I'm staying blessed. I might even make myself another burger. I'm feeling pretty hungry. That one didn't cut it, even though I did want to save it for camping. Like literally. There's 4 in the pack, so I could have 2 now. 2 in the campsite. Burgers sound good. Yeah. Stay blessed for now. So boom. Back at it again with another burger, mate. Literally. It's looking yummy. Just ketchup this time. Smells good. Really nice. I've got a bin, mate. Like literally. Small things. I'm so excited about it. Who would have thought I'd been I'm enjoying life, mate. I'm gonna make a fat zoot, I think. In fact, I know. I'm gonna be making a fat zoot. Yes, mate. Wait. There we go. It's hard to tell for the focus on camera. Like literally. But yeah. Oh yeah, mate. That was so good. Fucker. Where did I put the roach now? You do realise sometimes I've just been so lazy I've just re-roached one of my zoots out of the ashtray. Like rather than just finding all my roach booklets. Now you can see why I get quite frustrated now I've shown you my smoking supplies. If I say, oh, I've forgotten something, because it's unnecessary for me to forget something, the amount of supplies I have. But I generally can't find it. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm going to have to start the end of the world, but it's just not convenient. And also the advantage of having a clear box is you can straight away see where things are if you lose them. You can just get it out easy, just looking, rather than having to keep rummaging. Right. Scratch that. I was rolling a king L, but I'm no longer rolling a king L. So yeah. Just gonna put that in a king. Ooh, sheesh. Nice tidy little zoot. Right. Let's see if we can get this rolled. Ooh. Got those pens handy. You know. But you know. living it up, enjoying life, living life to the full, mate. I literally always. Yes, mate. That's a nice suit. The only thing is, this fucking life attracts so much insect. Moths and shit, see? One just flew in. And I said I came for an understanding, which I did. Which is why I'm letting him go. Oh fuck, you flew out of my hand. Oh, come on, you fucking cunt. This is what makes me angry, yeah? I'm trying to fucking save his life and he just fucks off. Let me just ash the zoo before I fucking drop it. But literally, I'm trying to save him and he's like, fuck you. Just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna allow him. Because fucking basically when I'm on my computer, they just fucking fly around the computer. So that's why I try and get rid of them. That burger was so nice. I'm telling you that now. Really hit the spot. Really hit the spot. I need to get some bowls of water in. As soon as I can switch my fridge on, you've got to let it stand. But tomorrow I'll plug it in, whack my water in there, mate. Oh, nice cold water, ice cubes up top. Oh, yes, mate. Oh, mate, stack it. My bottles of water. Ice. Oh, can't wait. Anyway, live in the moment, mate. Live in the moment. The moment is now. Smoking a zoot, enjoying life. But yeah, stand by. I'm just gonna get some water. Say for all your positive feedback. I really appreciate it. And yeah. I haven't got nothing to say, mate. Just clearing my head of all bullshit, smoking more weed, living in the moment, relaxing, and yeah. Oh dear. I've got some fucking shit to sort out. Transferred a few things over today, so I've got to do a little bit of a tidy up. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there, you know. Fucking upload this, smoke another zoot, maybe. Probably will, to be fair. And yeah. Continue jamming out. Tomorrow's a new day. Camping. Hope to go camping. Some point tomorrow. Maybe. Yeah. See how it goes. It's definitely on the cards though. Safe for watching. And yeah, stay blessed, stay lean, and peace.